Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. All of the job leads in this video are going to be in the healthcare field, and they're going to be mostly non-phone. And what I mean by that is it's not straight like customer service or call center. Most of these are going to be like revenue cycle billing type jobs. Now, in the healthcare industry, since that is the specialty, because that's where I work in my full-time corporate work from home job, there's so many different things that you can do to work from home, but things that don't require a college degree or special certifications are more in the revenue cycle and billing departments. So it's making sure that when an insurance company doesn't pay a claim, that you look over it and see if they are things that we can change and do better. If there's something specific the insurance company wants rather than something else. So like an LT modifier means left, so like left hand, left foot. Sometimes that can be appended, but then a diagnosis code can also mean left something. So it just depends on the preferences of the insurance company you're working with. Some places do allow you to do a little bit of that coding, changing the diagnosis codes and things. Some places require a different department to have licensed coders, but it's basically just finding out why an insurance company did not pay something and seeing if there's anything you can change to make the insurance pay something. Most of that is done online on online provider portals these days in the technological world that we are living in. But if there's something other than billing type jobs that you're looking for in the healthcare field, please let me know down in the comments below so I know to keep my eye out. If you have a nursing degree or any kind of special education, leave that down in the comments below. But without wasting any more time, we're going to dive on in. First up, I have the company Firstsource Solutions. They have 2,900 reviews on their Glassdoor page from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are hiring a claims analyst. So they are looking for somebody to process medical claims, verify updating information, and submitting these claims and reviewing the work of the processed claims. So just like we were talking about, you'll take application of policy and provider contracts and determine if a claim is in fact actually payable, if additional information is needed, or if the claim should be denied. So you're going to determine the status of these medical claims through research, reviewing the charges, use of payment and denial codes, and just maintaining the records, files, and documentations, meeting the standards of the department. They don't require any college degree, just a high school diploma or GED. They do say if you have health claims processing experience, that's a plus. It's not required as long as you do know medical terminology and HIPAA regulations. You have basic math skills and intermediate typing skills. Now, unfortunately, this one did not list pay. That'll need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. Moving right along, though, next up we have the company Cityblock Health. They have 201 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are hiring a revenue cycle specialist to manage their weekly CARC to Athena KID code mapping and subsequently updating all the Athena work list. Now, there are things in the healthcare field called CARC and RARC codes, and these are basically standards of codes that insurance companies will use to deny something that basically translates into a definition or explanation of why it's being denied or rejected. But you're going to do a daily review in the software system, making sure any issues that are causing transactions to be held up are taken care of. You'll do identification review and disposition of all self-pay balances, assisting with any cleanup or pre-claims transactions like insurance updates, carve-outs, policies, patient eligibility, reclassifications of the insurance package. You'll help in all of those areas, just doing review of newly implemented customer rules, making sure that the computer logic is up to date and all the transactions are correct so they can go out in the system. Now, this one only requires a high school diploma or GED too. They do want somebody on this one who has 1 year of physician-based revenue cycle experience, someone who has the ability to key transaction work into the system, so great typing skills and the understanding of things like scheduling, registration, and billing of components in the healthcare field. You got to be able to use computer systems like Microsoft Microsoft Office, Google Suite, those sorts of things. But this one pays anywhere from $51,503 a year all the way up to $71,000 a year. Moving on along, though, we have next up Concerto Care. They only have 41 reviews on Glassdoor, and out of those 41 reviews, they do have a lower employee satisfaction rating of 2.8 out of 5 stars. So if you're interested in this one, please do your own research on any companies before providing them with your personal information. I always just want to share, but I want to make sure that I share all the jobs that I do come across that are from legitimate scam-free companies. But Concerto Care is hiring a revenue cycle and credentialing specialist. So in credentialing, you're making sure that the providers are registered correctly in the system, or registered with the insurance company so that they can bill those specific insurance companies, things like that. So they're looking for somebody to ensure that those provider profiles are set up in their software correctly. Welcome letters are sent out, provider documentation is received and uploaded into the system, validating and maintaining all of those different records, just providing that prompt customer service to existing employees and new hires for a seamless payer enrollment experience. So while most of these are going to be non-phone, you may have to pick up the phone from time to time to talk to that provider if you need to collect information from them to get them set up in the system. But it's an outbound phone call when and if you need information. It's not like on the phone taking phone calls all day long. You'll notify management of recruiters and enrollment issues that you come across, just overseeing the creation of payer-specific documents and templates for these providers. So payers are going to be your insurance companies. You'll keep the different doctors and providers profiles up to date and maintain their profiles over time. Now this one requires that you do have 2 to 4 years of a previous credentialing experience. You have strong patient billing experience. You know how to use those computer systems like Microsoft Word, Excel, those types of things. But this one pays anywhere from $65,000 a year all the way up to $75,000 a year. And of course, you can't talk about healthcare without talking about some of the big guns and big players in the healthcare field. The Cigna group has 6,000 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for remote claims representative. So since Cigna is an actual insurance company, you're only dealing with one insurance payer here, and that is Cigna, where if you're doing billing for different hospitals, you're billing out to all the different insurance companies, and you have to know different policies and procedures. Cigna, you will have to know different policies and procedures for their different commercial lines, but it's still only one insurance company. They're really looking for somebody to research those denials, edits, requests for different information, because if Cigna denies a claim, you've got to answer to the doctors. They're going to be calling in, they're going to be trying to get information, they're going to be looking for documentation through the online provider portal. So you're going to have to make sure that that's all done. You'll conduct research through aged claims, analyzing and clearing payment variances and payment adjustments as needed, verifying patient eligibility in the system, verifying coverage and benefits, making sure those were applied to claims processing as needed, follow up on any outstanding account balances within the protocols and stuff like that. They don't require any kind of college degree either, just a high school diploma or GED and 2 years experience in some kind of medical billing or accounts receivable. So you don't have to have healthcare experience if you do have some kind of accounts receivable or accounts payable experience. Again, you got to know those Microsoft Office systems. That is pretty much used in all of the healthcare fields, and be able to work in a fast-paced environment. Now, Cigna does pay anywhere from $17 an hour all the way up to $25 an hour. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video, I want to say thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Again, feel free to leave anything specific that you're looking for in the comments, or anything healthcare related. Let me know down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, like button if you enjoyed it, share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.